people that say I'm broke, people that say I'm poor, that I can't afford anything, that I've got no money. Sing it to me now. Sing it to me now. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Minute Gossip, and today I'm going to touch another hot subject. A subject that a lot of people are going through. I hear this all the time, at least 3 times a week. And I think I need to cover it hard, because if I can help someone out there that's maybe going to save them a bit of change, then yeah, man. So the subject is about people that say I'm broke, people that say I'm poor, that I can't afford anything, that I've got no money. There's a few parts that I want to cover with this that may help people. First of all, you need to understand, why are you broke? Why are you poor? Why do you have no money? Is it because of the places that you're going to? Is it because of the food that you're eating? Listen, you might be laughing now, but trust me, sometimes a little thing by changing where you buy your food can make a big difference. It could be, so yeah, like I said, it could be the places that you go, it could be the food that you're eating, it could even be your bills. Like, some people have no control of their bills, so they say. They say they have no control, but trust me, everybody has control of their bills. Now, I'm going to give you a few tips on how I think you guys can save a bit of money. Now, it was only a few days ago that I was having this discussion with my mum. Now, I'm not going to say no names, but there are people struggling, and I know that there's people struggling, and I have to say to myself, well, why? Because I ain't struggling. I ain't the richest guy in the world, but I have money. I know that I can go down the road, and if I want to buy myself something, I can do that. I can buy myself a coat, I can buy something, and I've got money, I can pay my bills. Now, here's what you have to question yourself. What is coming out of your bank every month? If you've got more coming out of your bank than you have coming in, then you've got a big problem. If it's because of your phone. Now, I understand that people that take contracts out, they have to pay the contract every single month. Your £30, your £40, or whatever it is that you're paying every month. I understand you have to pay it monthly. But if you can't afford it, you have to look at a better plan. You can call them up and say to them, look, I'm paying £30 a month. I simply can't afford it at this time. Can you please drop the tariff? You can drop it down to like £20 a month. That £10 or £15 might save you a bit of change. Especially if you're saving it over like the course of like 10 months, that's like £100. Now, if it's your bills, if it's things like your electric bill, now you could do things like turn your switches off on the wall. This is strange, because a lot of people that I know also complain about the gas and how it can be so pricey. Now, this is a crazy little tip, right? You don't have to do this, but sometimes I've done it in my past life. If you don't want to pay too much on your heating, turn your heating off, not completely off, but just don't have it on for the day. Stick your oven on. Stick it on for about half an hour. Trust me, you're running your oven through your electric bill. Electric sometimes is actually quite efficient. I find that where we live, our electric bill is really efficient, but our gas just seems to fly by. So what you could do is just put your oven on, open the oven door, and let it heat up your room. That's just one little tip that you can do, right? I want to try and cover everything as I can as quickly as possible. If it's because of the food you're eating now, because some people prefer to have branded foods. I'm not going to go over the brands right now, but you know what I mean. And some people prefer to shop in certain places, which is fine, by the way. I'm not telling you to change the way you shop, but don't have so much pride in what food you're going to buy. Listen. Those packet foods that you get in Sainsbury's, Tesco's, the ones that have the white stripe or the free stripe, they are near enough the same as what you would buy if you was buying like a McCain's or some sort of name brand. So don't have too much pride in what you're buying, especially if you've got kids as well, because at the end of the day, you don't want to put yourself in a position where you ain't got enough money to look after your kids. Nah, man, you don't want to do that. So yeah, little things like that might just make a difference in your life. What else am I going to touch? 1 second, let me check my phone. And this is another thing that I was talking to my mum about, which is really important. There's a lot of people out there that drive cars and they can't afford to pay it. And I said this to my mum, I said, look, if you can't afford to pay your car, sell the car, just sell it. Because at the end of the day, why put yourself in jeopardy where you're going to have to pay insurance every month, by the way? Your tax comes out, what, 6 months, a year? Your MOT, so your tax is about 6 months to a year. Your MOT is coming out every year. You're having to pay petrol, and if you have any damages to the car, like let's say your tyre pops one day, that could be £30–40. And then you're gonna, that's like food shop for the month for your kids. So if you're struggling, just sell your car. You can get another one when you get more money, when you're more balanced. Because right now, if you can't afford it, it doesn't make sense to keep it. Sell your car, get yourself on the bus or whatever. Don't don't have too much pride. Don't be ashamed to go on the bus, you know. Before you had the car, you was taking the bus or probably walking anyway. And don't depend on it because you don't need it. At least if you sell your car, you'll make £300-400 or whatever car you got, 1,000, 2,000. I don't know what car you got, but at least you'll have enough money to. At least you'll have enough money to last you for a good few months. You can pay your bills. You can put food on the table. You can do things that you couldn't originally do. So have a think about that one. I understand there's a lot of people out there that like to shop as well, right? Now, if you are a shopaholic and you have to buy something every time, change where you shop. Don't always go into the expensive shop. If you're one of these people that has to have a name brand, then you're going to find yourself in the same position every single time. Always broke, always can't afford money, and you're going to end up saying it. Don't have pride to change where you shop. Listen, I don't care where I shop. If I see something that I like, I don't care where it is. It can be Primark, Top Man, H&M. I'm just talking about the shops in England, by the way. If I saw some clothes in Walmart, I'd still buy them. So yeah, don't be ashamed to buy cheaper clothes, because sometimes it doesn't matter what you wear, it's how you wear it. It really is how you wear it. You women may be saying to myself, but I need to get my nails done. I need to get my hair done. Look, do your own nails. For the sake of a month or two, do your own nails. Because by saving those 2 months, that's £30-40. Or even if you're claiming benefits as well, like, I don't know what you get. Let's say £60 a week. I'm not sure how it works, right? But if you're saving money on your nails, your hair, and all those other beauty things that you guys are doing every month, you could then use that towards food or anything else that you're struggling on. So you have to find that fine balance as to spending on luxuries and then spending on things you need. I always say this to myself. I say, if it's something that I want, I ain't buying it. If it's something that I need, I'm definitely buying it. You may be suffering with money problems because of the places that you're going, like the gym, for example. Now, I know gyms in England can be quite expensive sometimes, depending on the package that you have. You can have your standard package for like 20 quid in Pure Gym, which is quite good, by the way, and then you pay that monthly. But obviously, if you're struggling, you haven't got the money to do that, don't do it. Just stop it. Stop it for about 6 months. Listen, like I said in one of my last things, you can walk around the block 10 times and then you burn 200 to 300 calories. So if you're going to the gym to bloody tone up, if you're going to the gym to lose weight, then you don't really need to be going to the gym, because all you have to do is watch what you're eating and then walk. That's for free. I'm saving money here. If you're looking to tone up, you can use home appliances, believe it or not. You can fill up a bucket of water, you can hold it in between you, and then do your squats. How do you do it? I'm gonna get off my seat to show you the squats on this one. Where, imagine you have your bucket of water right here, yeah? Just do your squats. Or whatever other exercises you want to do. I'm sure there's a neighbour that you got, or I'm sure you got friends that may have spare weights that they're not using that you can use. Just do that. Just for the time being, until you get your money balance right. Because once your money balance is right, then you can do what you want to do. You can spend what you want to spend. I won't have to be talking. I won't have to make another video about why people are still broke. So yeah, just really watch the places that you're going, especially if you're eating out. Now, I find that I have a tendency to eat out a lot, and I do cut it down a lot, but even if I go out, I'm always eating the right things. I found myself when I was poor, right, because I've been through hard times. You might not believe me, I've been through hard times, to the point where me and my family were going bingo every single day, praying to God that we won some money just so we can put food on our table. So don't tell me about struggle, yeah, because I have done it, trust me. So it's all about the places that you're going. If you are eating out, don't eat out, eat home. Save some money. The last part I want to talk about on this subject is what I call the law of attraction. Now, I'm sure there's loads of people out there that understand the law of attraction. If you say you're broke, then all you're doing is attracting negative energy towards you, and you're telling the universe that you're broke. You're telling the world, you're telling the universe that you're broke. So what's the universe going to do? Say, yep, you're broke, and keep you in that position. If you say to yourself, you know what, I'm rich, I've got money, I can afford it, you're not going to have these problems again. Trust me. I study the law of attraction. Not all the time, but I do it a lot of the time because I find it so powerful. And you can ask anyone that does the law of attraction. Look it up on YouTube. People that study the law of attraction, The Secret, they all tell you the same thing. It works, it's powerful. If you say it and think it and believe it, it will happen. Trust me, it will happen. Don't say you're poor. Start saying things like, you know what, I've got money, I can afford it. Even if you don't have money, say to yourself, you know what, I can afford it, I'm rich, I can afford this. And then you will start to see things will change dramatically for you. Your money, everything, you'll become more balanced and you won't have to worry about money problems again. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drop some affirmations down below. So check my description. And if you say these every day when you wake up and when you sleep, just say these affirmations in your head or say it out loud. I can promise you this, you'll feel more better in yourself. And because you're putting it out there to the universe, things will go the way you want it to go. You won't have no more money problems. And yeah, I'd advise anyone to just check out the law of attraction because it definitely changed my life. And I'm sure it's changing other people's lives out there as well. So if there is anyone out there that is really struggling and needs help and they want some more advice, you can privately inbox me or drop your comments down below and I will get back to you. I promise you on that one, I will get back to you. If you do like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I'm going to bust my subscription in this corner. So make sure you click subscribe. I'm busting it right there. Make sure you click it. And yeah, share this video, give it a likes, and yeah, cheers. Cheers.